What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. Um, this is not financial advice, but everyone I recommended the put options to yesterday, just on one particular set of put options, um, if they held, they ended up earning 64,000% profit in just 3 days. Now, there's another new set of put options coming up to earn. So if anyone is interested in those, reach out to me. If you're interested in coaching, we can talk about those. I'd be happy to help you, but my channel just isn't getting the engagement. So since it's not being capitalized on here, I figured why bother going into it. To be frank, if I'm not even getting the minimal support on here, um, why give such valuable advice? Um, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just going to be real frank about that. Um, if it can't even, and I appreciate the 5% that are, but if I can't get likes, comments, or shares, and I was looking at the analytics, and it says that my subscribers don't even watch my videos. It's new people, and the new people that watch don't even subscribe. And, as I said, not to sound like a prick or be insulting, but there's a reason most people are in the red. Meanwhile, I'm over here making 1,000% overnight, hopping back in and showing how to earn 64,000% within 3 days. Please show me another channel that's doing that for you. So if anyone wants to invest in themselves, um, feel free to do so. Obviously, the services aren't free. If you're looking for, a valuable service that's offering this type of profit, it's not free. I do run across people who want this type of service for free, and they have the mindset that if you're doing this well, you don't need my money. So I just want to put out front, if that's the way you think, it's not going to work out. But I am happy to help. The reason I started this channel is to help people out, but the channel isn't going anywhere. Um, the fact is the channels do better that just regurgitate news. And this isn't knocking anyone, but I'm just a straight up blunt kind of guy. The channels do better that just regurgitate news and talk about the stocks that are just constantly going down. And I know there are some great channels that offer uh, good advice that help people make money if you pay for the content. I'm just not into doing all that. I'm not a video maker. I would rather coach people on the side if I'm going to do that. Um, and the fact is, my channel isn't taking off. I do well enough where I don't. I'm just not worried about the channel blowing up if it's just not gonna blow up, if it's not gonna get the support, whatever. It is what it is. But if you want to make these type of numbers, there's a new set of options I'm getting into. As most people lose more and more money, there's a lot of money to be made on these drops on put options. But I've been doing this a long time, obsessively, and I've identified the stocks with the most amount of volatility and the best options to make the most amount of money. As I said, the Tenneco 5 cent, $16 October put option I was recommending. If anyone got that at 5 cents and held it to 320, do the math. And now there's another set of put options I'm recommending on uh, different stuff I'm not even going to bother going into on here because it's not capitalized on. Other than continue to waste my time getting specific on here, I'm not saying I'm ending the channel, but you know, this should be a give and take to a degree. And if I can't even get the bare minimum support, like I said, I started this channel to help people, And if you just, and this isn't directed at everyone, but if I can't even get a simple like or share that would, help other people, this information reach other people, why should I put valuable information out there? I'll just ask that if you want to make these type of numbers, reach out to me, and a couple people have, and I'm a really nice guy. I don't mean to sound like a jerk. That's why I started this. I love to help people. I really do, and I'm very flexible. But I want to make sure I'm helping people that, also want to help others with this. The whole thing about doing this is motivating, encouraging, and inspiring others. But you know, good luck finding people who can make these type of profits. Most people who do this well, they're not out here sharing it. Definitely not for free. I've tried to do that. It's not received well, apparently. As I said the other day, apparently the best traders and investors in the world are getting 70% a year. As I said, I'd be disappointed if that's where I was. You know, um, an actual elite trader and investor, you should be able to pull somewhere between, let's say you can get holding a percentage of your options. Let's say you can get 75,000%, or I'm sorry, 65,000% in a few days. An elite trader and investor throughout the year who's careful with their money, you should be able to get somewhere between 20 and 50,000% profit per year minimum. So anyhow, I help people who have little of nothing. I help well-known people who are very well known. Um, I help a wide variety of people. My numbers speak for themselves. I feel like I've established my credibility to the point where I've established rapport of trust in the context of, I can produce big numbers. So, that's that. If you want to make these big numbers, reach out to me. I'll be happy to coach you. I'll drop my email. But if I drop it and I don't hear anything, I generally delete my email within about a day. I've dealt with some very malicious hacking a while back, and that was a real serious problem. So I prefer not to let my email just sit there forever. So just when you see it, just please like or comment. And I just don't like to leave my email sitting up there forever. I can generally tell if someone's a scammer or just someone who's wanting the help. So anyhow, like I said, I'd be happy to coach you. And in this market, what are you going to invest in? Stocks, cryptos? It's looking ugly. As I said, Thursday, I did expect more green than we had. But regardless, I said I think that's the day that the inverse ETFs would plummet. I gave some prices. They hit and they shot up. I didn't think they would shoot up as high as they did on Thursday, to be frank, but they did. That Red Friday I talked about today came early, but as we move into the May 11th CPI data, I think the market is going to get obliterated. So before we move into that and you're standing in the ashes of your investments, feel free to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to help. In short, I think we do have one bounce coming left before the market just absolutely crashes and burns to the ground. But and I'd be happy to walk you through that. A really good, solid, strategical game plan on how we can get your portfolio saved. Sometimes we reassess and reallocate. For example, I had someone who was at a massive loss. you know, let's say, and this is not financial advice, but let's say someone comes to me and they're like, you know, I'm down 50%, you know. Well, sometimes we have to cut the losses and put it in something that's generating thousands of percent profit, and boom, and we keep going from there. It's never too late. You can't screw up too bad to you know, fix the problem. You just need someone who is very good. So whether it's me or a coach who has proven themselves to be able to get big numbers, be very careful in this market. Anything you do invest in, even if the price is very good, just be careful what you're investing in, you know, and where you're selling. You know, I think cash is very good to have in this market. So, you know, just get your profits. I've mentioned some good stocks in one of my last videos. You know, that's why I also mentioned, you know, you may want to go ahead and jump out of anything I recommended in terms of stocks, because we're gonna be moving down here, and sure enough we did. So you know, the fear has transcended into the bond markets, the cryptos. Nothing is immune to the fear. You know, that's why I said, you know, inverse ETFs at a good price, you know, and playing options, particularly generally put options, unless you're riding a short wave on a particular call option. So anyhow, that's pretty much all I have for now. You know, several people I coach, we were trying to get into some of those 5-cent options today. And I mean, I can assure you, as soon as we jumped in at 5, they were jumping to 40, 50 cents immediately. I mean, it's nothing to make 800% in minutes. That's how we do it. That's what you need is, you know, making, you know, 800% in minutes. You know, you can make thousands of percent in hours, and rinse and repeat this. You know, it's nothing to make thousands of percent a week. Most people's mental limitations are right here in their mind. And like I said, I'd be happy to help you, no matter where you are when you're a portfolio. Like I said, most people are in the red, plain and simple. I'm very good at options trading. I've been doing this for a long time. Price predictions, same thing. That's my specialty, along with options. You know, so again, reach out to me. Feel free to leave a comment. I will still be doing the videos, but my focus lately has been trying to help those who are showing an active interest, because it just doesn't make sense to keep putting information out there that isn't utilized and capitalized on. This is very, very valuable information. As I said, you know, I put out information that ended up generating a 64,000% profit in 3 days, and no one's interested in that. Again, it shows why most people are in the red. You know, when do you think you'll get a 64,000% profit in AMC? I'd love to know about it. And I'm not trying to sound like a jerk or anything like that, but while most people are shooting for unicorns and rainbows, I can get these kind of this money you're waiting for at AMC. I can get this repeatedly every single week, no problem. A couple times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. It's nothing, you know. So, you know, if you're interested, reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. I can show you easier than I can tell you. You know, so that's pretty much all I have for you. I hope everyone's doing well. I never mean to come across like an arrogant prick, but I know what I'm doing, and you know, I'll be honest, it is a little frustrating when, you know, you're offering very valuable advice and you, for the most part, can't even get the bare minimum. That's the same reason I left Facebook. You know, you try to motivate, encourage, inspire people, and you know, generally you can't even get a like, a comment, a share. You know, you want to help people, and then other people you know this is valuable information, but people don't even care to share it to others who are struggling. Dealing with inflation, high grocery prices, high gas prices, rising um, mortgage rates, and no one wants to help anyone. That's the problem with today's world. No one wants to help anyone. It's just like if everyone's doing good, no one gives a shit about anyone else. You know, that's what I said. It is frustrating. So if I sound like a jerk, it's because it comes from a place of caring. There's people out there that really need help. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would have loved to hear about the opportunity to make, even if they hit the minimum of 1,000% overnight. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would have just had $1,000. Even $100 that would have loved to make $1,000 overnight. It goes back to that help me help you kind of thing. So I'm very aware that the information I have is very valuable, and yet I've tried to offer it for free. So like I said, if I can't even get the bare minimum, just to kind of reiterate, I'll just offer the coaching, and hopefully, the more people I coach, as they become successful, as I tell people that I coach, just, share your successes with people. Word of mouth really goes a long way. And I think word of mouth means everything. That's why it's very important to me that everyone is successful, because at the end of the day, your credibility is everything, that's pretty much all I have. I will be back with more videos. This isn't like the end, I'm ending my channel or anything, but I hold myself to high standards. I push myself really hard. So I do expect that out of others as well. And so when I'm not getting that, it can be a little frustrating. The fact is, there's a lot of money to get out there. People say you can't get rich fast. Bullshit, you can. Getting rich fast is simple. It is. It is simple. It is. So I hear that too much. Too many people have these mental limitations in their head, and it keeps you from doing big things. I mean, I've shown it. I've shown it again and again. And I just, you're not going to be able to convince everyone. You can lead a horse to water, you can't force it to drink. So all I can do is those who will receive this, those who will capitalize on it. Again, I can show you easier than I can tell you. I'd love to help you. I'd love to, enhance your life. Again, I started this to uplift people. I want to help. So if you want to do big things, if you want to do big numbers, I'm your guy. I feel I'm the best out there at what I do. I don't think there is anyone else better, and that's just how I feel about it. So, if you want to do big numbers, you know where I'm at. Let me know. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Please be prepared for next week. I will see you on the next one. Peace.